Namaste. Hello, hello. Well, I hope everyone is very sexy and beautiful and everything is okay. This is actually a joke. Everything what you see is divine comedy, is nothing else. And if you take it like a joke, always, regardless what it is, you will go through everything. Very beautiful. And you will have most good, finest jokes to tell. I'll give you some biblical jokes later. Some really, I don't know if you ever heard this because they came from this crazy kingdom within. But okay, you know, but comedy, let me tell you some things about comedy. Comedy is beautiful. Take everything as a joke, for sure. There's no other way. No sense of humor sounds so serious to me. I tell you, this is a very big problem. You get fucked. I see. All jokes get destroyed. I'm actually always joking, always joking. People are serious. I don't know why. We should stop being so serious. I'm never serious. Always joking, but people don't get it because my jokes are a little bit crazy. And then when you get serious, then you destroy every joke. All the comedy is broken. This world, I will tell you something now. This world was taken down to third dimension into hell just because all the jokes were taken serious by old and serious and they created hell. And I've seen this so many times here. Even in such video or something, people are joking, people laughing, people are united. And some old and serious is offended religiously or something that we are offending. But I tell you, I know Source loves, I know God loves comedy because it's when I'm always joking, always insane jokes, and it's always raining. Me, God is pissing himself always, and I bless with piss. I never miss. It falls on my head. I'm so blessed. You cannot imagine. You cannot imagine. And then when these people serious coming, the rain stops and no more blessing, nothing. Everything stops. So I know this is problem, because comedy is very beautiful. It's actually love. I give you now some philosophy about comedy, some deep truth. Later stand-up comedy, now some deep truths about comedy. Comedy actually came to heaven to take this world back to heaven because this world is just a joke. Now people serious and offended and I don't know what and cannot take a joke and take everything so serious. I tell you, I've been suffering so much for so long. More than 30 years, 33 years or something. Not 3 years is okay. But you always have to be, if you're pinned on the cross, you sing. Always look on the bright side of life. And it is. On another side of this cross of third dimension, so this is the truth. You take it as a joke. On the other side, this joke is better, so always look on the other side of life. Even if you are pinned on the cross, look on the bright side of life. It's on the other side. We have to break up to the other side. And that's what we are doing. And that's why I'm always sure that comedy is beautiful because God is always blessing me. When I do great comedy, if nobody else is laughing, God is laughing, no problem. But now rain has stopped. It's beautiful weather. Because I grown up, I become big boy. I given him my diapers. So now no more. Now everything beautiful because this 2 years here so much rain. I was doing always comedy, always joking and always pissing himself. It was too much blessings. Now given the diapers, everything fine. Everything as it has to be. Old man, he's old, need diapers a little bit. So it's good that I grown up. I've given him that. So this is, I always peace. No, I bless with peace and never miss. This is, this was old problem actually. Whole problem with Moses, too much wheat. But we will go to Moses next moment. Now you have to understand what comedy does. Comedy is such a beautiful thing, you know. Comedy is such a beautiful thing. It's love. You can present things that people are afraid of, and conspiracies, and all the darkness in the world through comedy, through jokes, and people are to laugh at it. So that's the joke. Oh, that's the joke. And laughing is love. Your heart opens, your I am chakra opens, you know, and you're laughing. And no fear, and darkness loses power. This is the truth. That's why comedy was casted out of church. I give you that devil can enter. The truth. Because they cannot take jokes, these dark creatures. They cannot take, they want fear, you know. That's why stand-up comedians are the best prophets in the world. That's why Jim Carrey came so far, because he got that secret. He's the first that really came far. You know, because they only want you to be afraid, nothing else. They want fear. And if you laugh at that shit, I laugh at that shit nonstop. And it's like feeling like a tail between the legs. And they don't like. They want you to be serious and sad and mad. And I like this, you know. You must laugh at it. Just look. I can give you a clear example. It's not a joke, but it's a reality. And reality is a joke. Somebody is presenting conspiracy theory. People get afraid. People get all contracted, separated, in fear. Then a stand-up comedian will speak same things, you know. He will speak same things. And people laugh at it, people unite, people take it as a joke. And the effect is contra. They lose fear. And this is the truth, you know. Like, you know. This is the truth, because you can tell them everything so serious with fear. This has happened in the past. This is the conceived history. Or you can go, hello, I'm a General Aladdin, and I'm here. I'm from Republic of from terrorist Republic Guinea, yes, and I'm here. I just want to say that America accused me for, they want to give me a reward for all this death to the West, terrorist action we're doing together. For half of a century we're doing, and now they want to give us all credit, and they're looking for me. They want to give me reward. But now here on national television, I say, me and George Bush, we made together Al Qaeda. We give this project, we together working so long, very beautifully. And I don't want to take all the reward just for me, you know. I will give the American government the half of the reward, even more, because all the money, everything always comes from there. And even, you know, now in Syria, when bombing, these Americans, they dropping packages to ISIS. You know, packages with all aid. That's why everybody in American uniform and like this. You know, so we are working together so nicely. So we cannot take the reward for myself. No. They have to. I'll give them the credit because we owe them everything. Without that, there will be no debt to the West project. I tell you, I give you the word. I tell you, you know. Without the American government, there would be nothing. Nothing. We could not do nothing. Everything comes. That's why such blessing. And now when they're searching for me and all this, want to give me the reward, I cannot take all the credit. I have to give that, you know. So, like this, you know. You can tell it like this, you know, then no problem. No problem, people are laughing. Because you speak it as a joke. You can go very seriously what has happened in history. Our government was working with terrorists and all this, and giving fear and fear. And you can just, you make people piss themselves with same topic. That's just multidimensional art. Comedy, stand-up comedians, they are multidimensional artists, you know. They get something that will give fear in your bones will unite people and open their heart, and they will laugh and affect this contra. That's why comedy is coming from heaven. And when we need sense of humor. We need deep sense of humor. We need to laugh at this illusion. Like I was speaking now. Completely crazy. You know? And that's why illusion was no more taken seriously. We laugh, we unite. Energy is slowly, gradually changing. And we are taking it to light. You know, it's really laughing, and comedians, they unite people. They do not make people afraid. You know, they unite the hearts in laughing. That's why comedy comes from higher dimensions, I'm telling you. I never channeled them like this. Only these divine beings, they prank me and like this, and Ferris and all this, but I prank them back. So with Ferris now, okay, everything, because I feel like they were testing me because I talk shit back to them and like this. I don't, and then always there were problems, but now I think I proved myself to them. I'm one of them. I'm fairy with attitude. Now no problem. Now everything nice. I'm their sister. Very big sister and hairy. Amazing bearded lady, they call me. So now it's so like this. Comedy is the best. And angels, you know, always they love to prank me. I don't know why. I prank them back. I don't have time for them. They come in improper time. I want to sleep. What is that? That complete idiots. Like they have all the time in this now, and they have to take the middle of the night. They have to come for something. Like these guys have something wrong in their heads. You know, I'm pretending I'm sleeping. Go away. Come in the morning if you want. What is the problem? What you want? You know. Really. You notice this? They have no respect for nothing. They have all the time, and they'll come in the middle of the night when you want to sleep. So I prank them. I do that. But okay. So comedy is always beautiful. It's the reality. This is a joke. And if somebody can make you laugh when you're suffering, you're healing. This is the problem. And if you are not suffering, then you're flying even more. Your heart opens. But comedy heals the traumas. I know. All what happened to me this life is just a source for me to be a comedian. Nothing else. I survived all this shit, and you know. And when you go through a lot in your life, and you can take everything as a joke, and you really become a great comedian. We need sense of humor. We need sense of humor more than anything. We don't have to be so rigid, so serious, and so religious, and so offended. That's why I will give now some extreme comedy from Old Testament and New Testament. And somebody is serious, old and serious and religious, please walk away, go away. If you are religiously serious, because this is to be seriously insane, especially the New Testament, I tell you. These are this insanity. So go away. This is not for you. This is not for old and serious and religious and that kind of stuff. Old Testament, maybe. But when I start new, then go. Okay? I mean it. No. I mean only if you're old and serious. If you cannot take a joke and if you... Because you know, I know. There are those of you who take all my jokes seriously and word that I am as a joke among you. I know. So if somebody like this, you can stick till the Old Testament is finished, but when I start stand up New Testament, then you go, please. Okay? Thank you. And everybody welcome. If you have a good sense of humor, you're welcome so much. And I love you because I take everything as a joke always. People think I'm serious. I'm always joking. Even when you look at it, I'm writing something crazy to something. I see the energy. I have to give him some crazy joke. And what? Everything is a joke. And when I lose, because yes, I will speak about this bad temper of Moses. This comes from that age. When I lose the temper of Moses, it's a comedy also. What? It's comedy. You know. Yeah, I will now start the Old Testament comedy. Yes, it's comedy, because what you have to be guilty for if you lose the temper? And only protection for crazy men that cannot leave you alone and very sensitive and it's problem. So bury your guilt, kill that guilt, bury it under the sand, and lead nations towards the promised land. And always keep the good sense of humor, always. You know. So this temple of Moses, this actually came from the desert. It came from desert because you're walking there and this crazy man, women, okay, women, everything beautiful with women in the desert. I tell you, women give no problems. Even they work for men. Hey, what you see, this you cannot. Women carrying everything, women doing this. Crazy men only complaining all the time. Nothing is okay. They want this, they want that, they want it now. They want to go there, one want to go home. You get headaches. It's insanity, and then the bad temper must develop because these people are crazy. Yeah, that's why Moses had to smoke so much weed every day. Every day. That was only true. Buddha would not. Buddha was at peace at this tree. He cannot say shit. He was at peace sitting at this tree, But if you walk with this crazy man for 40 years and they are complaining for 40 years, you will get bad temper also. I give you the word because they are crazy. And all praise to women. Never complaining. They're carrying babies. They're carrying everything, and men are complaining nonstop. Nothing is all right. They are tired. They want to sleep. They want to eat. They want to, and even when you give them a water, when you give them a water from a solid rock with a stick, and they want cups, the other one want juice, this one want straw. I don't know, they're all crazy. Nothing is okay. Nothing what you give them, nothing okay. And if you would put up with this for 40 years, you will have bad temper also. I give you, no, you see, because they were very problematic. They were insane. And the weed was the only way out. The weed, the holy burning bush, was the only way. This Moses had on a mountain, one mountain, nobody should go there because then they will take it from him, and he didn't want. He wanted his weed to be very safe and secured, so he didn't allow. He said that God is appearing up there, but he went. He went meditation and communing with. Why would he need that? He was the first one who downloaded a tablet, yes, data from the source to the tablet. Why would he need a burning bush, But this is. And then Steve Jobs, I think he got the first recognition for downloading something on a tablet. But no, Moses was first, I tell you, very long ago. So what I need burning bush to talk to me there, on the mountain. This was actually, weed was there growing and everything nice and didn't want nobody to. This crazy man would smoke everything, and if they would smoke, they would not move anywhere anymore. And it would be insane more. They would be stuck for 90 years maybe. So, like this. And it will be problems. So they didn't. They got that tablet downloaded from the cloud and they didn't go up there. But now, that's why wheat is so good, because now you will see what happens when there's no more wheat. The great problem of everything, calamity, all is gone. So I went to go on that mountain, and all wheat, everything was fucking burning. Everything was burning. And the downstairs idiots were complaining, and I don't know even what they were doing. They were doing some buffalo or something out of a gold or something. Insane completely. The women could carry that gold while they carrying some bull there. Crazy people. They should decorate their women. Everything beautiful. It was meant for this. And before they were complaining non-stop. And that was the day when I went out of weed. And I went up there to get some because it was just on the snapping point. Just on the snapping point, everything was too much. And coming up there, everything was burning. No more weed, fuck. I lost my temper. I went up there. Then I seen they taken all the jewelry, everything from women, worshipping some bull up there. And when you go out the weed, really terrible shit happens. Even the ground can open up and people get swollen. Crazy men get swollen. So if you need some weed or some CBD or something to control the bad temper, it's very good because this is the clear example. This was completely insane. And please never take no shit from crazy men because some of them so crazy, nothing is good. I remember one day there was raining some food, some heavenly food raining from like a miracle from the he want hot dog, the other one chips, the other one that. Nothing was good again. Never. They were hungry. It was not good. They're giving them food. The food was not good. You're giving them water. They wanted cups. I don't know. This is insanity, That's why in this world, sometimes you need something to smoke, Especially if you're leading people through the desert for 40 years. Yeah. So this was, that's why I don't judge people because some have divine mad temper and it's better they smoke something. Otherwise, crazy shit could happen. Like you see in the story of Moses. And yeah, he needed it badly, because and then people were not allowed on the mountain. They would take everything. It would be a big problem, So, and you saw it was a big problem in the end. Very big problem. So, and yeah, also, New Testament is a complete joke. I'll tell you now. It's a complete joke. But this joke should not be, if this joke would be in a Bible, everybody would laughing, and nobody would be serious. Now all this serious stuff, but it's a complete joke. I'll just give it, I will give it to you shortly. I'll give it to you shortly. The problem was that the mother was very worried, and she didn't want me to hang out for a long time. I told mother in 3 days I'll be back. And there needs some backup story because mother would kill me if she know the truth. I'll tell you, but don't tell her. There was a big, actually, this was crazy time, but in Bible, nothing is said. Actually, just like Krishna, with Jesus, so many beautiful gopis, beautiful girls. Actually, men are crazy. Not all. Some beautiful men are there, but men too heavy and too heavy-minded and like this. So it was a beautiful time. It was sexy time. It was so many goddesses, not so many disciples. So many goddesses like with Krishna. And sometimes it got wild, especially with boys. And that time it went really out of hand. And I said to my mom, in 3 days I'll be back, no problem. Like this, that crucifixion story because otherwise mother would, I don't know what would happen. It would be better to believe that rising for the dead, that what happened. So, so the boys, they got me so hammered. I woke up in some cave 3 days after. I give you my word, it was like rising from the dead, literally. And then tell this to mama, no. The crucifixion story and all that is better. It's better. It's better that you rise from the dead than it's more beautiful, because she will kill me. Better to stay alive, you know, like this. But the books and religion over everything makes so serious, the overreacting and everything. So it was all just a joke, you know. It was all just a joke. And actually, there was a guy, you know, when I was one day in the desert, there was a guy who brought me some food, you know. Now they call him a devil, you know. Now they call him the devil. But he was actually. He is. Because he brought food, he brought wheat, and he brought a lot of wheat, but no water. No water, not one drop. So what else is he than a devil? What you can understand? You eat, then you smoke, and you're in a desert or 50 degrees Celsius, and you know, and no water. He brought no water, so he's the devil for sure, for sure. So, but after such drama became, then you know, it was better rising from the dead and going to India and chilling there till old age was best, and let them create whatever they want. Insanity, you know. When you come in this world, you see, so maybe this time will be better. But insane in that time, insane in this, it's all just divine comedy, divine crazy comedy, you know. Like this. Also, if you go riding a horse down to the underground, you put up your polo dress, you put up your cap, you put up your hammer, and like this, you want to play nicely, everything beautiful, you go down. Nobody wants to fight, wants to have nice game, everything, nice polo. And those idiots, they start playing like, I don't know what they want, like they're in a war or something. Like, but nobody wants them nothing. Nobody wants them, then you have to play roughly, and all brains out, no problem. But I don't know. That's why I cannot take a joke. That's why with the demon possession, if you should check if you cannot take a joke, if you are, I mean, if somebody offending you, you should not take a joke. No, you walk away. But I mean, if people are joking like this now, some crazy man is speaking some crazy shit, and you are offended by this and old and religious, it's like same as this crazy guys down there when you want to play polo with them and they will start fighting and like this. But we are playing, but this is the problem. And then you have to smack their heads off and everything, heads flying, brain, everything away. So, but anyway, we want to play polo and take everything as a joke. So, this is how it is. And sweet dreams always, regardless what it is. You know, keep always have a good sense of humor, you know, because no sense of humor that sounds so serious to me. I know this. I survived everything. And going through everything so smoothly because I take everything as a joke with no limitations. I know angels are laughing now. Now again I think it's raining out. I give you the diapers. What is your problem? I think he's leaking. We're all blessed again. So, so comedy is the best. You know, take all your pain away. You can, you know, like if you're pinned on the cross, you know, but you're singing. Always look on the bright side of life. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Bright side on the other side of this serious shit. Serious shit, religious, serious, rigid, offended on jokes and like this. Children are always joking, and heavenly kingdom belongs to children. Children are joking like Krishna, you know. And if you're joking, if you bring comedy into serious place, you turn it into heaven. Every serious drama, if you start joking, you turn it into heaven. But if we are joking like we are now having some crazy comedy, and somebody starts some serious shit, he turns heaven into hell. Yep. And actually, this joke that I'm now all the time telling you is true. Because, listen, this world was taken down just like that because people have no sense of humor. Understand? People have no sense of humor. They take everything so seriously. That's why when I started laughing at all shit that happens to me, always look on the bright side of life. And all the shit that happens, this is everywhere, here, there. Laugh at everything. When I started to laugh at everything, then everything became as a joke, and I went easy through everything. I love comedy. Comedy is the way it opens your heart always, even if times are hard. If you're laughing at it, and miracle happens next time. If you are serious and old and sad and mad, then you create that. If you can laugh at everything, always look on the bright side of life, even if you're pinned on the cross. And that bright side is on the other side of this third dimension, fifth dimension, and kingdom of God is within you, so is within you. Look on the bright side, laugh at it. Look on the bright side, then heavenly kingdom is within you, because heavenly kingdom belongs to children, and children are always joking. Always joking. They mock you, they joke you, they have no respect. They love you so much. And even though they have no respect, like little Krishna had no respect. There's too much love to have respect. You love them. You just go, because they're innocent and pure. They have no respect for you. They some crazy shit they acting out, and you cannot take them seriously. That's beautiful. They are too serious. We can laugh at this joke like children. Heavenly kingdom is ours. Like I said, whatever is happening to your life, whatever did happen, if you had good sense of humor in it, you came out of as a master, laughing at it. But if you take everything serious, like I see some videos, and there's one time one actor who succeeded very much, he was speaking like funny, like a little bit teasing and a little bit like making fun out of himself, and people are laughing. And I see some comments, why they are laughing. They are so offensive. They are laughing. Hey, I know why they are laughing, because he wants them to laugh. He is actually telling them in such a way that they would see his life was hard and difficult, but it was like a joke, and now he's famous and he is inspiring others not to give up like this. And those people who giving these serious comments, they will never come far, because they take everything so seriously. And life will give you lemons many times. I know I got many lemons all the time. I have got them through the years. Oof, you have to make a lemonade and add so much sugar that you can laugh. I have no limitations, like this Jesus story before I told you. God knows you're innocent and pure heart, and that you're joking, and all the angels are laughing with you. So what people, for those who are serious and old, what they think, they will not take our comedy to hell. We are in heaven and we are laughing. So like this. And you have to implement this in your life. I give you my word. For sure, you have to implement this in your life. Don't be so serious. Take it as a joke. Learn to joke. Learn to have fun. And trust in the feeling in the heart. God telling you, Source telling you, Source laughing with you, like now outside raining, but I don't understand how, because I given him the diapers. I grown up. I don't need them anymore. It was nice, but no, he's pissing himself again. I don't know. I have to give him new. Okay, so have no limitations, joke. And even if people will judge you for your jokes and whatever they will think, You know, I'm laughing, no problem, you know. And I am that I am, you know. Who am I to speak such crazy jokes? And the voice from the sky said, I am that I am. So, no problem. What's the problem, you know? No problem, never. So like this. Whatever you do, you must get better next moment. You should not be guilty about it and sad and serious. I mean, even if you kill somebody, you know, even if you kill somebody, I mean, it's very bad to never do this. But if it happens, bury your guilt under the sand and then take care to take as many as you can to the promised land with you. Focus to be better next moment. Regret what you did, be sorry. And laugh at, not at what happened, but towards the promised land. Forgive yourself. Be a good joke. Lead people out of this matrix. Whatever you did in past, it's gone. Bury your guilt. Lead people to promised land. I give you my word. And if you love my comedy, you want to hear more, you are free to drop coin to my PayPal. I give the link. I'm a comedian living on mercy of the one who pisses himself down from the sky through diapers. And I bless with piss I never miss. And we all are blessed. The rain is falling. Be blessed. I love you. Namaste. Namaste.